Master time management in chess, and you might just master it in life. 4 mistakes, 2 worlds, 1 skill. Today I'm showing you how the clock teaches lessons far beyond the chessboard. Welcome to Chess Academy. I'm chessdad. Think of time like you think of chess pieces. It has value. You can spend it, invest it, waste it, or weaponize it. Saving time blindly is as bad as wasting it recklessly. The goal? Have a time advantage over your opponent. My preference is 10 plus minutes more in classical chess. Time advantage reduces your pressure and increases theirs. Every chess game is decision making under time pressure, just like life. Let's look at the 4 typical mistakes players make. Mistake number 1, the speed demon. Playing too fast. I played over 27,000 games online, almost all at 5 minutes plus 0. 5-minute blitz. Game after game after game. Years of this. Did I improve? Yes. Any 27,000 games teach something. But here's the brutal truth. If I'd spent just 5% of that time on longer time controls or study, I'd be 200 points higher today, at least. I trained the wrong skill. Speed over accuracy. Instinct over calculation. And those habits followed me to longer games. The blitz addiction is real. You finish a game in 5 minutes, immediate result. Win or lose, start another. The dopamine hit is instant. But blitz trains you to play fast, to trust your first instinct, to make positions messy and win in your opponent's time trouble. Then you play a longer game. Suddenly you have time to think, but your brain doesn't know how. You finish your moves too quickly. You don't use the time you have. Speed became your default, and defaults are hard to break. This mirrors life perfectly. How many important decisions get rushed because we are trained for speed? Career choices made in a weekend. Relationship decisions made impulsively. Financial choices without proper analysis. We treat 5-year decisions like 5-minute problems. Speed feels productive. But for important decisions, speed is dangerous. Fix number 1. Here's the fix from the business world. The 80-20 rule. 20% of decisions make 80% of consequences, and these you need to take your time and get them right. Key skill? Recognize when you are at those 20% decisions and when you need to engage in deep thinking and calculation. The remaining 80%? Look at immediate threats, spend some time on it, I mean more time than in blitz, and rely on intuition. Mistake number 2, the perfectionist. Lara's 20-move pattern. My daughter Lara had a pattern for years. By move 20, she'd be in time trouble. Every single classical game. She'd spent 15 to 20 plus minutes searching for perfect moves, thinking, calculating, searching for perfection. Then the middle game would arrive, the most complex phase where you actually need time. And she'd have 30 minutes or less on the clock. Time trouble. Every game. For years. She believed every move needed deep calculation to avoid mistakes. The computer shows one move is 0.033 evaluation. Another is 0.031. Functionally identical positions. But Lara would spend 10 minutes trying to find that perfect move. This is a mindset problem, fear of making any wrong move. Perfectionism isn't about which moves matter. It's about believing all moves must be perfect. This is the perfectionist trap in life also. Refusing to ship the product until it's perfect. Rewriting the email 5 times before sending. The perfect plan that never gets executed because it's never quite ready. You think Windows would come to market in the 90s if perfection was the requirement? The fear isn't about choosing wrong moments to focus. It's about being unable to accept anything less than perfect anywhere. Fix number 2. Accept that good enough solutions with time left beat perfect solutions with time trouble. Chess lesson. 3 good enough moves are better than 1 perfect move causing a blunder later. Give yourself permission to move forward with good enough. The fix is internal work. Change your definition of what counts as acceptable. Best practical move, not engine's first line. Mistake number 3. Missing critical moments. Lorena's equal time problem. My youngest daughter, Lorena, has a different problem. She thinks deeply. That's her superpower. But she thinks deeply in every position. Move 5 in a known opening position. 5 minutes of thought. Move 15 in a quiet middle game. 5 minutes. Move 25 in a critical tactical moment. 5 minutes. It's time trouble already. Equal effort, equal distribution of a limited resource. This isn't about perfectionism. She's not searching for perfect moves. This is about not knowing which moves deserve deep thought. She has the thinking ability. She just hasn't developed the pattern recognition yet to know when to deploy it. All moves feel equally important to her. Equal distribution of limited resource equals strategic failure. And by move 20, time trouble. Again. How many people have this problem in real life? Spending 2 hours on email, 30 minutes on strategy. Deep focus on formatting the presentation, rushing the actual content. Treating $1,000 decisions and $100,000 decisions with the same analysis time. Everything feels urgent and gets equal time. Nothing is prioritized. And the truly important decisions get rushed at the end when time runs out. Fix number 3. The fix is learning to recognize critical moments. Learn to ask, is this the moment that matters? When should you spend your time bank? In chess, forcing sequences ahead, unclear pawn breaks, king safety decisions, big exchanges, strategic turning points. In life, career changes, major financial decisions like buying a house, relationship crossroads, anything with long-term consequences. Develop your own criteria for what deserves deep time investment. The skill is telling them apart. Mistake number 4, strategic blindness. Here's the mistake even experienced players make. You have 30 minutes on your clock. Your opponent has 5 minutes, and you play at the same pace. Or worse, your opponent is in time trouble, struggling with the clock, and you simplify the position, trade pieces, make it easier for them. You're treating time as a survival tool when it's actually a strategic weapon. If you have more of any resource in chess, you should use it. More material, press your advantage. Better position, increase pressure. More time, make it complicated. When your opponent has 5 minutes left and you have 30, keep the position complex. Give them decisions to make. Force them to calculate under pressure. Time is material. If you have more, weaponize it. Chess is war. All advantages count. Fix number 4. The fix is simple but requires discipline. Check the clock regularly, yours and your opponent's. Not just how much time do I have, but how much time does my opponent have? Build time in simple positions with increment. Your clock should stay flattish or even go up when nothing's happening. Then spend that bank time on critical decisions. And when your opponent is low on time, don't help them. Use your advantage. 4 mistakes, 4 fixes. 1 skill that transfers to life. Are you the speed demon? Playing too fast, not using available time? Fix 80-20 rule. Slow down on critical decisions. The perfectionist? Fear of imperfection paralyzing you. Fix? Permission to be good enough, not perfect. Missing critical moments? Equal time on all moves, missing what matters. Fix. Learn to recognize critical moments. Strategic blindness. Not using time advantages strategically. Fix. Check clock regularly, use the surplus as advantage. Pick one mistake, start with one fix. Time management in chess becomes time management in life. Which of these 4 mistakes do you make most often, in chess or in life? What topics would you like for chessdad to cover next? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. If you're finding value in these videos, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching chessdad's Chess Academy. I'm chessdad. See you in the next video.